Well, this just in, literally, we just received confirmation, and you're hearing it live right now, that the parade for the Yukon women will be Saturday, 11 a.m. in Hartford.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
You heard it first, right here on Channel 3 on the Wax.
Excellent. Good news. All right. With all of the economic turmoil going on, recession has been starting to come up more and more.
That's right. We're not close to a recession, but what happens to the housing market during a big downturn like that, well, that's the big question. And we want to be prepared and we want to know, which is why we have our expert realtor and Yukon alum, Alexa Kebalo, here to explain it for us. You must be excited about Saturday.
Thank you for remembering. I was like, U-C-O-N-N.
Yeah, it's really terrific. I mean, you should be very proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you. I love our dear Yukon.
And what did you major in there?
So I actually made my own major. My poor counselor, I drove him crazy. He's like, make up your own major already. I'm like, all right. So I made up a major called consumer behavior, which was business, psychology, sociology, and communications.
That's great. You should trademark that.
Well, now other people are able to take that at Yukon.
I met your doppelganger at the Old Saybrook Rotary Club.
You did?
I almost went over to this woman and said, hello, Alexa.
And what's on the market? No.
Exactly.
I need to meet her.
We all have a doppelganger out there, right?
I guess so. I guess mine's local.
Yours is Hope on Bold and the Beautiful.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'll have to go back and see.
Ooh, I'll have to check that out.
All right. So we're talking recession, we're talking markets.
Yes.
Tell us, historically speaking, what's going on?
Yeah, so historically speaking, listen, we've had several recessions, right?
What's the consumer behavior like, Alexa?
Yes, exactly. I'm so glad I went to, thank you so much, parents, for great education. But yeah, so essentially we've had about 6 recessions since 1980, and there's a lot of typical patterns that we'll see. A lot of people think right away, if there's a recession, that means that the prices are going to plummet. That's not necessarily true. In fact, of the last 6 recessions, 4 of which the prices increased. And we have this beautiful graph here actually showcasing. So you can see on the left the recession 1980, 1981, 1991, 2001, 2008, and 2020. You can see out of the 6, only 4 of them actually increased in property value.
Wow. And obviously there are a lot of factors that come into play. You know, 2008 we saw go down the most, but all in all, I mean, if you were a betting person, chances are it may not impact the market that much.
Correct.
Okay.
And just like anything, it's supply and demand. So we have such a lack of supply of homes for sale. In fact, throughout the nation, we would need 5 million new properties to be built to support the number of people that are in need of a new property.
Wow. Okay.
So all things are pointing towards there not being a huge impact on pricing.
And the markets are up 1,200 points as of this moment right here.
As of right now.
Thank you for letting us know, 935. So that's some good news. But again, are recessions better for buyers or for sellers?
So it depends what you're looking to do, right? So if let's say the prices continue to skyrocket, right? We still have like almost just under a double-digit appreciation in pricing year over year in Connecticut. So here's the thing: if you just sell then to purchase, it may be, you know, you could take your equity, but you may not have as many options to purchase. However, if you need to sell and you already have your home that you're downsizing to or retiring down south, then you can really maximize with the home prices.
Which is really helpful for, you know, those who are concerned about their 401ks right now, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it seems as though, and correct us if we're wrong, but you can't go wrong when you're investing in properties ever.
You cannot go wrong. In fact, people during COVID were so shy to actually make a move, and now they're all saying, shoulda, coulda, woulda, right? And that's what's going to continue to happen. I mean, I don't have a crystal ball, but that's what, if I did have one, that's what Alexa's crystal ball would say.
All right, but again, if you're thinking of buying or selling a home, don't assume a recession is going to lead to a crash in home prices.
Correct, and in fact, our mortgage rates have actually gone up as well during the last several recessions.
That's really interesting.
Oh, so you can see, oh, excuse me, went down. So you can see here,
I was going to say.
Those same 6 recessions, of all 6, they all resulted in a lower mortgage rate.
Yeah, because they're trying to stimulate the economy.
Correct. Yep.
I like that 1981 rate right there.
That is incredible.
Down 5%.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, that's really, well, 1981, the interest rates were like, what, 15, 16%?
Yeah, they were very high.
Very high. So, you know, as you can see there, the drop in 2020 down a percent, and those were some really good rates, like 3.2 and 2 point somethings. So we're at 5. Where are we now?
6.77. I just double checked this
okay.
morning.
Okay,
All right.
that's
Yeah,
not
but
horrible.
forecasted to continue to go down quarter over quarter. So
And we talk about this a lot on the show, but people are still comparing it to when we saw the 2.25%. That was kind of a freak situation to get it that low.
it really was a freak. I mean, we have to look back at that time. It was like
The world stood still.
Yeah, the world stood still, but the interest rates went down. So
Right,
really
right.
just to try to help out the economy. So
Yeah.
Thanks, Lex. How do we get in touch with you?
my cell phone, 860-808-4125. Call, text, email anytime.
All right. I might just text you later.
Perfect.
Or I'll talk to your doppelganger.
There you go. I'll pass along her number to you too, Alexa.
Please.